Hey, what is up, folks and blokes? Today we're gonna take a look at Bludgeon. I know that didn't rhyme, but whatever, dude. We're gonna do an unboxing and we're gonna take a look at this guy, examine him, and yeah, take a look at the artwork. I may or may not do the transformation because I'm pretty terrible at that, but yeah, we'll see. And also, if you stick around while I start doing the unboxing and unwrapping him, I will tell you a horrendously disgusting but at the same time hilarious story that befell me, that happened to me over the weekend. Okay, just kind of stick around for it. I promise you it's good. I promise you it's so gross. It's so gross. But yeah, let's take a look at our guy over here. This is obviously a Tarn repaint. I don't think it's retooled in any way other than the face. Yeah, dude, menacing face. I'm trying to think. What's the really last good bludgeon that we got? Wasn't there one in like Cyberverse or something like that? Or all right, I want to say it's Cyberverse. I recall seeing that toy at Target, and I was like, yo, this is not bad, you know. But yeah, but now we have him returning to us in legacy form. There was also the other version. Was it during the Combiner Wars line? You guys know what I'm talking about, right? There was a bludgeon that was released during that time, and he was kind of cool. The tank version was cool, but I thought the robot looked a little bit wonky. But I don't know. I like the way this dude looks, all crazy, like space ninja, samurai, warrior. Got the nice blade. Oh, you know what? If they included the blade, did they omit anything? No, he still got his blasters over here. So I guess that's just a new accessory along with the face. And I guess that's our reward for buying another mold mate. Yeah. Conspicuously, you can see that the plastic-free little tampo design, not tampo design, the little logo is not here. And you can see that he has all this plastic. It does make me wonder if there's a separate release, like if this is an early release that they that Hasbro Pulse brought over from Asia. I'm not entirely sure, or if they just stop doing that altogether. But yeah, let's take a look at him. Yeah, let's pop him open. So I'm gonna tell you, I was about to Hulk smash this guy, but in the interest of me just kind of telling the story, I'll go through it. I'll go through it slowly. So all right. So I record all my videos at the office. I'm at the office right now, and I live pretty close to work. And the reason why I'm here is there's better lighting. It's quiet here, like the walls are soundproof and stuff, and I live on a really busy street, and so it's not really conducive to recording, and so that's kind of the context. And so I was here Saturday night, right? And I was recording some stuff, and like I had to use a restroom, yeah. And you're like, oh, I know. Hey, look, nice little accessory burrito over here. Ooh, I wonder if it's gonna have like eggs and potatoes and tomatoes. You know, this might be heresy, but I really like breakfast burritos. I'm not sure if that's like a Mexican or Latin invention, or if that's been like Americanized. But dude, I love me some breakfast burrito. But I mean, breakfast burrito aside, carne asada, dude. Carne asada is my jam, dude. I love that. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I jump all over the place by virtue of just how I'm wired, my friends. But anyway, so I was here at the office, right? And I had to use the restroom, and so I went to go use the bathroom, and so I'll just kind of stop while I tell the story. So I went to the urinal, right, and I took a leak, and afterwards I spat, and I don't know, my aim sucks, I guess, and so I spat on the ground, and yeah, could I just leave it there? Sure, but dude, someone's gonna clean that up, and it's a weekend, so the custodian dude's not gonna be here till Monday. So I was like, well, I'll just wipe it up, right? And so I went and I got some paper towels, and I put a little bit of water on it, and I went to the urinal that I had just used, and I bent down to clean that thing on the ground. And dude, I got long hair. I don't know if you've ever seen any of the live streams, but I got pretty long hair. It goes past my shoulders. And I'm still not 100% used to the physics of long hair. And so while I bent over to, can you tell where this is going? So while I bent over to clean up the spit, dude, my hair took a dip in the urinal tray. Oh, even thinking about the, and the worst part is like, of course, when it happened, I was like, oh my God. And I whipped my hair back out, and dude, the wet part of my hair slapped me in the face. I screamed, I yelled, I screamed, and thankfully there's nobody here at the office because I was like, and I screamed like obscenities and like profanities and stuff, and I was like, oh, and I was just washing my hair out like in the sink, and there's a mirror. I was just looking at myself, and I was like, you're fine, it's okay, you're fine, and I was just like washing my hair in the sink over and over with the hand soap, and oh, that's my story. That's my story, friends. It's so gross. So gross. But I told my wife that story and she's like, why do these things always happen to you? I was like, I don't know. I don't know why these things happen. So if you're like, what? This has happened to you before? Not exactly like that, but other stories involving bathroom mishaps, like, dude, it must be in the cards, the heart of the cards, dude. You know, yeah, if there's Yu-Gi-Oh, I might be known as Dukio. There's oh man. The heart of the cards, dude. The fart of the cards, dude. That's what it is, dude. Like, man, I got some stories. But I'm not gonna share them on YouTube. Anyway, enough about me and my mishaps. Let's take a look at Homeboy, dude. Yo, look at Homeskillet's face, dude. That's so sick. I mean, part of it looks like he's like screaming, but also it kind of looks like he's doing a raspberry, like, you know what I mean? Almost looks like he got a tongue out and stuff. But regardless, he's pretty dope. He's pretty dope. I know the paint looks a little bit messy close up, and he got some weird growth on his chin. But like when I'm looking at him with my eyes, I can't detect it. It's just that we're all zoomed up, and he also has these kind of like, you see that there are these like flakes over here. See, it's coming off though. And so I actually think this is the whole nacelle thing that they're talking about, because my Optimus Prime had this too, the Studio Series 102. It had these little weird, like what look like there are flakes, but then as soon as I like touch it and stuff, it rubs off, and then it gives me superpowers. No, it doesn't. And I hope it doesn't give me a sickness, but yeah. Yeah, I think that's what it is. And I can actually feel on my finger there's some type of something. So I think it's like mold release agent or something that they spray or put on the toy afterwards or something. But yeah, I can see it's just kind of rubbing right off, and I probably shouldn't be doing that with my fingers, but whatever, dude. So fortunately, my version of Nacelle came without much of that, and so, oh, this is a nice sword, dude. Yo, this is nice, man. Nice, clean, and yeah, I remember that Combine Wars Bludgeon, or whenever that line was, yeah, that sword had this problem of being like ultra bent. I'm not gonna do it with this, and and you had to do the whole hot water trick. What is it to fix it up? And yeah, so this is the back piece of Tarn Bludgeon. Very very nice, very very nice, and yeah, oops, sorry. Loving the colors, very Junkion-esque, and obviously orange being my favorite color. Yeah, I'm digging this. Got some holiday hues on him. Was that everything? Yeah, that's pretty much everything. I'm trying to remember, like, what... Oh, my bad, man. You good? My bad, dude. My bad, man. Let me see if I remember how to transform him properly, or if I'm going to even attempt this guy on camera. I don't think he's that difficult, right? I've transformed him a couple of times, but man, I'm a fumblesaurus. So you know what? I'm going to attempt to do this on camera right now, but if I start fumbling it, dude, I'm just going to edit it out, just like I did for the Magnus video, basically, dude. I'm horrible at this, but I'll try. But like I said, I'm a pretty fumblesaurus when it comes to this type of stuff. And so it says take this bit, and then it says bring it down. The backpack is amazing, by the way. I love the what is it called? I don't know what you call this. The accordion element that it has in the transformation. I mean, the engineers who think of this type of stuff, they're geniuses. They're geniuses. And so, okay, it says yeah, and then you bring this down, and I guess what? You bring it down, and then you swivel it, and then you bring the head down, according to that. And then so it's still open, and then you got him stretching, like put his arms up like, dude, what's up with yawns being contagious, dude? That's crazy, right? And like, dude, it even passes to animals and humans too. That's wild, dude. And so it makes me think, like, is that something that evolved long before we were humans? Because I think like primates also yawn, and if dogs and canines also yawn, and it's contagious, like maybe that the yawning reflex was something mammals have that was developed like a long time ago. Okay, I don't exactly know what it says. It says open this up, and then bring the arms out. Okay. I don't know how much you can pull the arms out, but I've pulled them out as much as possible. And then it says, like, turn them. Like that. The joints are nice and tight, nice and stiff. It feels like a very premium and high quality toy. Doesn't feel like it's suffering from mold degradation or anything like that. And then it says, bring this up. It says it's supposed to tab in here, but I'm afraid of pushing it more than this. All right, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. Yeah. Then it says, click the heels together. There's no place like Homer Simpson. It says it's supposed to tab. Oh, okay, it did tab. It did tab. And then this whole back thing. Oh no, it's the shoulders. It says rotate the shoulders the entire bit down and down. I'm probably doing something wrong because I feel like the head doesn't have clearance right now. Maybe it doesn't need clearance. Maybe, I don't know. Well, it says it's supposed to like snap down, but the head is not fully going. Oh, there we go. And you know what? I did not like that. I did not like that because that is not okay. Hold on. His ears, the top part of the bludgeon ears, they rubbed up against. Dude, it's a really tight fit, and it's an uncomfortable fit because I think I'm actually. It's a really tight fit, and so be very, very careful. I don't like that at all, dude. I heard it again, and I heard it. Yeah, dude. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong or if I'm supposed to twist the head or something, but there is definitely some type of clearance issue that perhaps I'm doing incorrectly, because I don't think these engineers are dummies. I don't know, man. I feel like I'm encountering some weird clearance issue. I don't know if I need to like tilt the head or something, but I don't want to do this again, dude. Hold on for a second. I'm going to pause. 1 second. All right. There's definitely some clearance issues. And I think part of it is, you see those bits right here, that and that, it rubs up against his horns. And I can see that like the cut is clean, but like, I think I'm going to cut it further. I don't like modifying my toys, but I think I'm going to, like, it's not going to mess with the integrity of anything. Like, I think I'm going to have to sand that down or like clip it off with like pliers or something, because I'm not okay with that, like rubbing, not even just rubbing. It's a hard friction point against his horns, and I'm not happy about that. And but whatever, dude. I mean, I'm not thrilled, but it's not like I can't do anything about it, right? And so about it. All right, so we did that. We plugged it in, and then it says fold up the feet, and it says bend this. Oops, sorry. Bend this at the knees. All right, so we have them like that. Flip this 180 degrees. Rotate the forearms. Rotate the fists. I always find it unique when they're like, hey, you have to rotate the fists in a certain way. That means like they're really utilizing as much empty space, the negative space, as they can to provide. Oh wait, I did it the wrong way. To provide proper clearance and stuff. So I'm always amazed when I see little things like that. I'm like, oh wow, dude, they needed that to happen for it to negotiate all the space during the transformation and stuff. So all right, we got them like this. And you know what this reminds me of? There's this one. These like, I'm not sure if it's Mexican, but it's a type of like Latino candy and stuff, and it's the packaging is Tajín flavored candy. But it reminds me of that right now. But okay, from here. It says, yeah, I think I did something wrong. I think I oriented the fist the wrong way. No, it's the right way, but oh, okay. What? Am I tripping, dude? I told you, dude. I told you I suck at this. Just that my brain is wired like that. I have a lot of problems following instructions. It's just how I'm wired. I'm just not very good at that. Then it says I'm supposed to. These arms come down. Hold on for a second. Plug in like. I know the transformation is a lot smoother once you got it down, but I don't. I don't. All right. But dude, I feel like the fists are not oriented properly in the way that I'm doing it. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, see, little things like this just mess me up, dude. And then once it messes me up, it'll continue to mess me up. Like I will be on this cascade of failure afterwards. But okay. Then what do I do with this? And then after that, it says fold this down. And then, bro, what? I'm super tripping, dude. All right, these go up like that. For those of you who are familiar with the Tarn transformation and can do it seamlessly in your sleep, I bet you're watching me. It's like, yo, Grandpa, what are you doing? What are you doing, Gramps? But I can see it now. It's supposed to go in there and it's supposed to flip down. And see, now that I've like kind of done this, I'm like, oh, okay. It's very not intuitive necessarily, but like I don't know if I don't think I would have been able to figure this out without the instructions. Right. Yeah, that's why there are great reviewers out there who do transformation sequences, and watch those folks. And yeah, there are the big guys too, but support the little guys, the smaller creators, the middle-sized creators. We need all the help that we can get, and then it looks like at this point, this just swings down. But does it? Okay, it's the second joint. And then it looks like that cavity plugs into that tab. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Skis. Woo! That took a long time. That took a lot longer than it should have. But whatever, dude. But I'm accepting of myself that I'm like that I can't follow instructions, that sometimes words are like hieroglyphs to my brain. It's just like that. It's just like that. And I know I'm different, but it's cool. You don't got to be the same to be equal, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can be different and you can be equal. Where does this go? Oh, on the side, I guess. Or wherever I want, I guess. I think it would have been cool if they would have been able to make this into some type of like turret gimmick. And why can I not plug this in? Yo, dude, what's wrong with me, dude? I forget it. I'm not plugging it in. But here we go. Tarn, Bludgeon, Orange Tank, and man, what a horrendous transformation sequence. At least the story at the beginning was funny. If you stuck around this long, I just want to say thank you very much. I appreciate your patience in watching me be an old man and fumble through these instructions. And yeah, I'll talk to you all very, very soon, okay? Yeah, take care. Bye-bye.